nice little Sunday morning ride out with the Red Bomb again, and just off to my favourite cafe on a Sunday morning. That's the old Super Sausage up at Pottersbury. Been an alright week at the garage, had a few bikes, sold a few bikes, done a few services, and we've had some really grotty customers come in, and it's beggars belief. If you know how to ride a bike, you want a bike, you know how to ride a bike, then all good. If you're a new rider to the business and it's your first bike, or you're coming back into it, don't think that you are God's gift. You know, you don't know everything. I've been doing this for biking for near on 50 years. I've been riding since 5 years old, and I am still learning. You know, that's why I go up to Super Sausage on a Sunday to chat with the bikers. You know, oh, I've got a new bike, I've got Kawasaki. You know, any issues you think I know with it? Oh, have I got this? Oh, you know, just want a little bit of advice. Do you know anything about this? So the guys are always willing to help each other out. Now, we've had a couple in this week. All right, they're new lads, you know, they're 17, 18, not been biking. And we always say when we send a new bike out, if you have any issues, pick the phone up. We do FaceTime, we've got the Facebook. You know, we're at the end of a phone, or we're at the end of a video conversation. If you've got any issues with a bike, give us a call. And we do get those that give us a call. You know, we've got an issue, can you help us? Yeah, get the bike straight back to us. You got your free recovery, get the bike back to us, we'll get the bike sorted. And 9 times out of 10 we do. And obviously if a part is on back order, then we're not allowed to update the customer until then, so we have to give the customer a ring. Sorry, your part's not available, it's on back order, it has to come into the country, it's going to be a week. Oh, you know, why can't I have the part tomorrow? Can't you get us in tomorrow? No, we can't, we're busy, we're a working garage. But beggars belief, this week we had a bike come in, and I have never seen a chain tighten so much in my life. Oh, my chain was slack. I decided to do it myself. Okay, and the technician goes out and looks at the bike, and you could not put a playing card either side of the tightness. It was so tight, it was on stretching point, it was ready to snap. And when we actually looked at the market, did you adjust it? Yeah, I thought I'd have a go at doing it. How did you do it? Well, my mate told me to undo the wheel nut and tighten it up on the nuts at the back until it was tight. Alright, did he tell you to leave any play in it? No, he just told me to do it up until it was tight. So I did. Obviously not accounting for the fact that when you sit on the bike, you're taking up even more slack. And okay, we unloosened it. The technician goes to loosen it, and the markers that are meant to be either side of the bike to tell your wheels in alignment, left hand side's on number 6, the right hand side's on number 4. Does the bike handle funny? Well, yeah, it was a little bit after I tightened my chain, that's not surprising. So we put him corrected. But if you don't know what you're doing, guys, don't attempt it. You know, ask the advice of someone that's got a bit of experience. Don't think that you are a mechanic after having a bike for 6 weeks. It is lethal. You know, a bike wheel out of alignment, a chain over tightened, or not even greased. It hadn't been greased in 6 months. You know, if you're going to do mechanical repairs, ask an experienced bike technician, or ask a friend. You know, people have got knowledge and they're willing to pass on that experience to you. But for God's sake, don't go out doing things to your bike, modifying it, unless you've asked the right people. You've not got that protection around you that a car has. One mistake in a car, you don't do a wheel nut up, your wheel nut falls off, worst case scenario, you're going to crash. You're going to be safe. If you do the same thing on a bike, you mess up anything with the braking, the clutch, the suspension, steering, or the chain or tyres. You do one thing wrong, that bike is going to come back, bite you in the arse and throw you down the road. And you're the only one that's going to get hurt. So take the advice that is given to you. There are bikers out there who are willing to help. There's loads of big Facebook pages, you know. I'm a member of about 6 of them. Bikers MK, you know, Bikers UK, ZX7 Owners Club, the Honda Owners Club. There are loads of different clubs out there with forums that will answer your questions. So if you're stuck, ask someone. Anyway, enough of the whinge over. It's a lovely sunny morning. It was absolutely baking yesterday, and one of my friends has gone out and he's bought a dirty great big bike. He's got himself, I think it's called an Intruder. I think it's made by Suzuki. He's going to probably be over at Super Sausage. I'll see you over there today. I'll come over and see the Intruder then. Oh, you'll love it. It's a cruiser. I don't do cruisers. It's nothing against cruiser bikes. I may do when I get into my old years. I'm old now, I'm 55, but a little bit older, I might buy a cruiser. Until then, I just love the sound of a sports bike just rattling along. I love the feeling of being over the tank, knees tucked under me, knee down on a corner. The only thing that puts me off with a cruiser, you can't go knee down on a cruiser. Personal preference, you know, each person has their own. Some like Taurus. I used to love motocross bikes. Not anymore. I'm not a lover of motocross bikes anymore. I just do not like enduros. Let's just concentrate while I drop this into the corners. Ooh, patch of diesel on the road. Ooh, who's dropped that there? Anyway, yeah. I forgot where I was now. Not far off Super Sausage. So yeah, wasn't a fan of supermotos. A couple of people that I follow, there's some really, you know, obviously doing my YouTube channel, I look at other YouTube channels and there's some really good ones on there. And guy that really cracks me up every time, alright, he does like to cuss a bit, but Premises 187 and Misfit, Partner Misfit and Death Bunny and all that lot, that, you know, what a scream that guy is. He just says it as it is. And also Missenden Flyer, very, very clever guy. He does all the big bike rides out, you know, mostly Triumph, BMW, KTM and all that. But Missenden Flyer is another guy that is full of information, you know, and he's always willing to help everybody. If you've got a question, alright, it takes him a couple of days to answer because he's got a huge following, but Missenden Flyer does know what he's on about. You know, he don't talk no BS. He just says it as it is, and that is what a biker will do. You know, some of the youngsters like to be, oh, I've got myself an R1, it's 400 horsepower. Really? You know, when the H2 supercharged only 330, mate. Only my H1's 400 horsepower. Okay. Come back to me when you've come down from another planet. You know, but RJ down in London, love that Nuda. And you never see his face, but the guy just says it as he sees it. People see him, hi RJ, but at the end of the day, we're all just bikers, we're all here to help each other. And I'm just the same, alright, I do the 125s, I like riding my little 125s, especially the Lex Motos, and we've got the Royal Alloy scooters, and do the little blogs on them. It's nice, you know, just doing something different and then getting out and stepping onto a big bike. Yes, I'd like to test ride big bikes, but we're trying to help them youngsters that want to get on a bike come into the business. So what better to do a 125 ride out video all the time. Got a couple of new ones coming up this week. We've got the new UM Vegas in, so I shall be having a little go at that, giving that a little bit of a test ride out once we've got it prepped and ready to go. Also trying out the new Lex Moto. I've got a lovely little scooter in called the Riviera. That's quite a nice one. It's an oldie but a goodie. And we've sold one of them this week, so I'll be giving that a ride out. Anyway, enough of my burbling. I'm off for a cup of tea at the Super Sausage. Gonna give it a nice bit of burger time, and the car park's packed already. It is absolutely mental. Not cars coming in this morning. Let's find out where people are going. Yeah, as I say, here we go, pulling into Chris and Gail's place, Super Sausage Cafe Caf. That's alright, no worries. Nearly run him over. And, all usual faces here. Oh, lo and behold, Kawasaki corner. Yeah, another little ninja there.
A little longer than a few minutes later. Many hours later.
On the way back from Super Sausage, nice little breakfast out with Gan and Chris that run the place. Going to be one of the best breakfasts for bikers, mind you. Best biker cafe in the UK last year, according to Motorcycle News, and no surprises there. It is a lovely place. Loads of guys all hanging around the bike again, giving it the eyeball. Now we're just on the way home now. And chill out on a Sunday afternoon with the missus. And just in the traffic now, nice and steady. Just enjoying a nice leisurely ride home. If you happen to be a local biker to Milton Keynes, check the Facebook pages. Met up with the owner of a Facebook page this morning, Biker Friends MK. Just telling me all about the stuff they post for ride outs. All the help and forum pages are on there as well, and the other one we follow, Bikers MK. All the bike riders are on there. Welcome to join those pages. And of course you can follow mine. Just look for Rev Bomb on Facebook. And we've got the YouTube channel and the Instagram as well. Just search channel creators, look for the Rev Bomb, look for the Kawasaki. If you're on the Instagram, Mr. Rev Bomb, or just look for Rev Bomb. I'll have a filter to the front of the queue. Tyres are nicely warm now. And slam her over. And get some power in that corner. Whee! Okay, down behind the bubble, we're off. They say, unleash the beast. Nice steady 75-80. Too many damn coppers about today to open this puppy up. Nice leisurely drive down the dual carriageway. Trying not to squash the sausage and bacon burger that I've got stuck up the inside of my jacket for the wife. Nothing better than taking her a super sausage bacon and sausage roll home. Food there absolutely to die for. And I say every time I go there, he's got to make the best cup of tea in the UK. Road's nice and warm today. I'll just put the head down and let you have a listen to the bike, flatten myself off over the tank and just let the wind go over the top.